My name is Princess Samiat Abolanle Bada, the Majoress of Ikosishere CDA, the Yeyeshewa of Ilara Kingdom, and the Oluomo of Koshofe land. Well, I must tell you, I'm a native of Ogun State in Odogbolu, where I attended my primary school and my secondary school up to junior WAEC in Odogbolu. Then I proceeded from there to Lagos State in Ajao Estate High School, where I did my secondary school SSCE in 1991, 91 to 93. Then I proceeded there from there to Ogun State University, now BC Onabanjo, where I had my ND. When we were the first set in 1995-96, when the diploma came on board in Ogun State University. So from there, I did my JAM and I was admitted into Lagos State University. So I had my BSc in Ogun State, Lagos State University. That's my BSc, and I had my PGD in Lagos State University as well, and my Masters in Ogun State University. I accessed my PhD, which I later stopped for a reason best known to me. I'm a mother of 3 and happily married my husband, Right Honorable Talum Anjo, the former Deputy Speaker of Ogun State. So far so good. I appreciate Almighty Allah. The journey started as a politician during the era of AD. From AD to ACD, from ACD to ACN, from ACN to APC, where we find ourselves today. See, today I thank God because my own is never, I was never failed as a politician because we were, coming along with the leadership. Then I was with Botumba Bushra Lebu Oshu, who was my mentor in Justice Forum. Then I was nominated to be the vice chairman in 2008, but fate never allowed it to happen under the chairmanship of Honorable Kunle Shoname. But because of political reasons, I was asked to, step down for one honorable will become a vice chairman then. But thank God to Almighty Allah be the total glory. I emerged as the vice chairman of this local SCDA in 2011 under my late boss. Almighty Allah continued to grant him Allegiance of Freedom. Alhaji Fatai Oyesonya in 2011, and in 2017 again I came back as a vice chairman until fate we have his own, and I emerged when he died as the chairman of this, the executive chairman of this LCDA. And I must be sincere with you, I have a passion for politics and doing good for my people. And Ikosishere then was in dismay because people doesn't greet each other. They have this political grudge within themselves. Ikosishere were divided into different groups. But as God will have it, I came in as emerged. Since my emergence, the first thing I did was I went to the leadership of all the party. The first person I contacted was Otumba Bushra Alebi Oshu. Then though I had a contact with my brother, Honorable Kunle Shoname, the owner of Bet Niger, I must tell you, I just told them that I needed their support with Mobile Muyiwa Shosonya, that's our GAC leaders. I went to all the leadership of the party. I asked them for their prayers to pray for me that I want God to use me to rebuild the Ikosishere. As God will have it, it was rebuilt, and my late boss was still alive, because when I left Otumba Bushra Lebu, I went to the school of Senator Adebayo Shina Opeperito, who happened to be the originator of my position of vice chairman and of my upliftment in politics. Let me just start with that. Senator Adebayo Shina, God really used him for me, really used him for my upliftment even in politics, because he taught me a lot how to persevere, endure, and be patient with whatever position I found myself. And I must tell you, ever since I've been using those stuff, I've taken life so easy. God-fearing lady, I have been one, and but when he died, people felt it has ended there. But he has taught us something, that whatever he was doing for us, that it wasn't him, that we should always believe in God, which I did. And I happily to be loved by all other leaders. Immediately he died, they all adopted me, most especially Ọ̀túnba Bushura Lebioṣe, Honorable Kunle Shaname, Honorable Kunle Afolabi, Ọ̀túnba Ọmọba Sosanya, and all of them. They adopted me as their daughter, and as God will have it, the governor of Lagos State, the speaker of Lagos State, they adopted me and they told me, fear not, because the Lord will always for you. And indeed, he has been my guardian, my mentor, my strength in the journey. Because it wasn't an easy journey. I rebuilt the Kosisheri by the special grace of God with Almighty Allah. I preached to people, I talked to people, I brought them together, I made them known that people can't be working, and at the end of the day, when the food comes on table, you now say, this one is not my group. So I firstly erased the word group in a Kosisheri, because that has been my advocacy, that look, we must firstly see ourselves as one. We are AP. Even when Kafilat Ogbara came into the party, because she was in PDP, when she came, she came into our group on Senator Bayo Shinowo. He taught us how to accommodate. We can accommodate her. And I tell you, Kafilat Ogbara, if she's here, I will say it to her face. The first person that nominated her, mentioned her name to Pepe when she will get that of audit commissioners, was me personally. God uses me for her because I told Senator Adebayo Oshino, who happens to be my leader, that Daddy, why didn't you allow her to use this lady so that we can be two there? Because I like using something, I like women supporting women. I am more of that. I want to see more women in position. And he said, yeah, that's true. That was why she got that position. And after that, look at where she is today. I am the front liner of the war, because it was a war before she got it. In this particular Koshofe, I step on many toes. It was on many toes. I must tell you, she should be grateful today, because having a woman like us behind and beside her made her to be what she is today. So wherever she talks, I think whenever people care to listen to what she wants to say, because they always ask her, like there was a day I listened to her talks on Your View, when they were asking her that, do you have any women supporting, what are the roles of women in the position of where you are today? Because they all knew what I did, so they really want her to mention, but finally she made mention of my name. I thank God for that. But I must tell you, well, if I will say something, after our emergence, a lot of things happen, which I'm not going to say now, but we will continue to do what we continue to do, because after all this, the Kosisha, we thought we have come together until later we had a lot of things. The princess, they are blackmailing us on the social media. She wanted to have her birthday. She was enforcing. Well, people who knows Princess Abolanle Bada know she can never enforce anyone to buy clothes. People are outside in abroad in Nigeria, in the community who wanted to celebrate Princess herself because they believe she's the woman of all. I love doing good to my people. We have done a lot of roads in this community that made our people to fall in love with us. We have done a lot of things that our people can ever be proud of. Go outside there. Someone was testing me that you are a woman of honor. You're making life easier for everybody. You want to make sure your people are happy. Look at palliative. We have started palliative since my inception in this SCDA. Even before COVID, even during COVID, in fact, we were distributing palliative when I contacted COVID. And as God will have it, because God knew my mind, and that was why I could overcome that sickness, because it wasn't an easy something. It was a very serious sickness I had, but just because I was doing good, I wanted my people to eat. I don't want them to lament. And before I even emerge as a chairman, these are the things I love doing. I want people around me, and I cannot stay alone. Go to different local government. You can't see a local government chairman coming to council every day. I come to council and I leave my local government at night, 10 a.m., 9 a.m. at times, because I want to attend to people. Is it not last week, my people said, Mayor, she must not come tomorrow because it's show all over, the stress is all over you. You are not beautiful like ever. You are not this, you are not that. But I told them, I need to talk to people. I need to make people happy, because I'm a counselor myself too. I counsel a lot of people, most especially our women, our ladies. I told them, I let them know, not until you give yourself out. Some of people of our age, ourselves, believe in giving yourself out before you got the position. We make the people that are coming after us to know, don't dirty yourself. I was in somewhere a few days ago when they mentioned a lady that is very known. If you see how they said, from this one to this one, from that one to that one. So these are the things we are trying to tell our ladies, not until, because they will use it to, they will definitely use it to count scores. You will think they don't know, people know. You will think they don't know, people know. And people, women that are coming up are behind us, after us, we want them to know that with God you can get it done. With God you can, like someone, I was talking to someone now, I said, look, are we going to fold our hands that Kushofe should not fight? We should come out and tell the leadership of the party that we need more than commissioner. I mean, we need more than one. I won't say because I am sitting here today, that is the end of the road. Other people should get theirs. If I get my own, you have your own, these have their own. Life will be comfortable even during election. I knew what I encountered during that last election. I knew who and who joined us to fight this race. I knew who fold their arms. Who fold their arms after the battle that they said whether she like it or not, let her go. After all, she's the council chairman. And after everything, they want to get another position. And God is there to judge. But that is why we are saying Governor Sanwo-Olu, in his infinity mercy, should look at us here and add more to us. I'm praying he answered us, because I know he's a listening governor and he's my mentor, he's my godfather. And he will always act even unto our voices. My dear brother, I have done a lot of things that people could point at in a Kosishere. Look at the offices we have today. When I was a vice chairman, it's just like a container. My office is just like a container. Even my chairman cannot even have a meeting with just 5 people comfortably in his office. When we turn it around, you can't say this is a local government. You think it's a bank. But I thank God it is all this happened during my tenure. When you are going to you're passing Ikorodu Road to K2, you will see a gist gigantic market. I did it under how many years? Under 2 years. We did it, it's over 1,000 shops. And shops that the governor of Lagos said could come over and say, I want to commission this market for this lady. He even says, state it categorically that all other chairmen show emulator. I'm not competing with all other chairmen, neither competing with my colleagues, neither any women in Lagos. I am trying to be better, a better person, and I'm trying to make sure I get it done right. And things are fine with my people, because that is what I have been voted for. And that is why you see me day and night working. I don't even listen to whatever people say. Like what people were saying, trending on social media then, they fight. When they do this, you could get her distracted. I've worn a thick skin, my dear, for a very long time. Worn a very big, thick skin. I showed you Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that is GCFR. He said something. He said he doesn't look at his phone. He doesn't know whether he was even busy. So when you are saying, you are just saying it on your own. And if you want to get it right, don't look at your. There was somebody said, Princess Woman, trying to come, thank God. So in the end, not it be alhamdulillah. This it be alhamdulillah. I will tell you, if you want to be a leader, you mustn't listen to those stuff. You will be blackmailed. They will lie against you. They will do everything, but be focused. Don't get distracted. That is what a lot of them came for interview. They said, what do you wear? All of these things in social media, how are you feeling? I said, I don't feel bad, because it made me to work more. It made me to work harder. My news, whom a lot of people does not even hear, whom doesn't even know me, want to Google who is Princess. And when you Google somebody like us, you want to Google what is good about us. We are not flirts. We don't do anything that is dirty in the world. Like I told someone, I said, I did not rape, and they never raped me, and I won't work where I will thief. They did not say she embezzled this money to build houses for herself. But she's working. They know me as workaholic, and they know me as Mrs. Project. So why do I need to just, listen to all those things, my dear? And another thing I just again is the youth, particularly in Ekosisheri. I was loved by the youth, and I loved them too. Because during the endsars, you could see what happened. A lot of political class in these houses went to hide under their pillow. Even the Apex, the so-called Apex leaders, some of them, I can tell you, they went to hide inside. But we came out to let people know. I spoke with the youth, the videos are there. I spoke with them, look, don't join them, but the youth, I was never disappointed by the youth of Ekosisheri. In Koshofe houses, they stood by us, all of us, by Bedele Oshinowo, by myself, by Moyo. They say, you guys have done what you should do for us. It is time for us to pay you back. So when they're coming nearer, they drove them away. They said, you can't. They don't wait for you to stand, either stay in Ekosisheri or in Koshofe houses. That our houses is an houses that nobody could stand. So I want to appreciate all the youth for that. We are having a youth program by ending of this month, by the special grace of God. We want to sensitize them on the drug and teach them on what they should focus on, and their dreams, how to get it right. We need to wake them from slumber. Our youth are lovable youth. So just to round it up with those ones. And if you see around me, you will see a lot of them around me. So a lot of them are my youth age, they are my media age. A lot of them in my cabinet. Lagos, how many cabinet did they say we should have? If I tell you the number of my cabinet in Lagos today, my leaders are saying, then how are you now getting it right? Because this is a lot of fun. Because I feel when you empower them with their in position and their technocrats, they cool hard to what we are doing. And that is just why and you can't add any. I don't believe in the old ones. I believe in the It's not that I don't believe in old ones. In getting it done quickly, get the youth involved. And our women too, get them involved. So those are the things I'm doing, and by the special grace of God, you will see that in Lagos State today that I can come out proudly to say I am a good supporter of Kafilat Ogbara, our MHR. She's the only female in Lagos State as the House of Representative member. We have all other local government. Men came out here now, but we didn't support them. We support a woman. Just because I'm a woman, I want women to continue to grow, and that is why what we are saying. So even our advice to her is, she has gotten there, she should replicate what we have done to her to others, so as for the unity to continue in the LCDA in Koshofe. So because Koshofe is known to be helping and supporting each other. Though, you know, she is not too new, but she's from other party, PDP. But I must tell you, in APC, you know, she can't know it all in a day, but she'll continue to know what we want in our party. Our party is a unity party. We don't fight and we don't get the dirty things happen. So, and that is what we have been telling her, that she should continue. She too shouldn't get distracted from that where she is, because we know she can do it, and that is why we supported her, because we know with power of women can bring something new. And my prayer for her is she should be focused and not get distracted, and because a lot of things are still coming, she shouldn't be bothered when those things comes, because Almighty God said she has never promised us that we are not going to be tempted. A lot of tribulations will come, but we shall be an overcomer. And during that thing, we should be prayerful and we should be focused. And that is that on that.